Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, John Reed, for this instrumental. It's called Barf Stifler is Fat. It's by John Reed. Thanks. Thank you, John. It's good to be back on your mom's house. Check it out. I have... What do I have?
AIDS.
I have AIDS. I'm on the Oddball tour.
The Fart
So it's very exciting to be a part of Oddball. It's a major comedy festival. If you don't know, we hit a bunch of cities. It starts... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How many times has this happened to me?
Every time, Dad.
So, starts this week. West Palm Beach, August 25th. Tampa, August 26th.
Tampon.
Hotlanta, the 27th. And then the tour goes on, man. Go to oddballfest.com. We're hitting a lot of big cities. Chicago, Detroit, T-Dot, Holmdel, New Jersey. Oddballfest.com. A lot of big comics on it. Brian Regan's doing some dates. Gabriel Iglesias, John Mulaney, Jim Jeffries, John Oliver, Dane Cook. There's other guests, Bobby Lee, Bridget Everett,
Sarah
Jay
Tiana's
Farrow,
doing
Sarah
a few.
Tiana, Kyle
Love her.
Dunnigan, Pete Davidson, Tracy Morgan, Sebastian Swartzen, Bart Chrysler.
Who?
Burnt Christ hairs. Somebody told me that one. So a lot of people are on it. Oddballfest.com for your tickets, or go to tomsegura.com. After Oddball ends, man. After Oddball ends, I continue touring. I'm going to Charlotte, North Carolina, Manfrandisco, California, New Judork Titties, the Ville, Louisville, Philadelphia, and my own run in West Palm Beach at Harry Ball Beach at the Improv. TomSegura.com. Hit the shows page. Jeans, I know you got some live dates coming up.
I do, guys. Come see me September 27th. I'm one night in Seattle at the Come On Your Comedy Club.
Whoa.
And Meat Rattle. And then September 28th in Dorkland, Oregon at the Helium Comedy Club. October 4th in Fallas, Tejas at Hyenas Comedy Club. October 5th in Houston, Texas at the Secret Group. And then October 23rd, Indianapolis, Indiana at Morty's Comedy Club. October 24th, Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the famous Cincinnati fart. I'm so happy to make a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Back there. I'm sad it's not going to be on August 20th, but better late than never. That's why I planned it at least to make a pilgrimage once a year. I go bananas. And then December 9th and 10th, Washington, D.C. Deet seats.
Washington.
The D.C. Improve.
Yeah.
Tickets at thousandranch.com.
Nice.
Also, mommies, listen. Are you shopping on Mamazon? I know you are, because like us, you don't go to the store to buy silos of toilet paper, which is what we have delivered to the house instead, using the Amazon subscribe and save feature. So please use our banner. Go to your mom's house podcast.com. Click on the banner at the bottom of the homepage. Do your shopping as you normally would. It just kicks back some change through the show.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Please do that. Also, if you go to your mom's house podcast.com, we have been giving away free ringtones.
Oh.
So go to your mom's house podcast.com and get yourself some free ringtones. Set it up as your text. Set it up as your ring-a-ling-ling when people call you. Do whatever you want. Put them in your asshole. They're free.
What?
Do whatever you want with them.
You can't put the ringtones in your asshole.
Sure you can. Do whatever you want.
You can't put them in there.
Why can't you do that?
What would they signify? What would they alert people to? Farts?
Yes,
Farts?
I gotta go do something.
Look, I drew a big afro on you.
Oh, that's cool. It kind of looks like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching him on Netflix with the kid. Oh.
Sweet, happy little bush, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good impression. That's
Happy
good.
little bush.
Happy little tree. Happy little
Little
squirrel.
tree, happy little squirrel.
He feeds squirrels during the show. I love that
It's
guy.
awesome. And also, there is obviously
Happy little tree.
merch on the page. Go to tomsegura.com, go to the store. We got the DPC shirts, the Bird is Fat shirts, and of course, the new Cincinnati Fart poster. So make sure you scoop one up. That's it. Jeans, are you ready to start the show?
Oh no, I'm getting so many text messages because I'm so popular. I don't know if I
Oh my
can.
God. You ready?
Who's texting me now?
All right, here we go.
Hello everybody, Ren Florence, welcome to my channel. Well, today is all about gargling with urine.
Holy land. Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Bitch.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura.
What a dummy.
Christina Pajitsky. Christina Pajitsky.
Welcome to your mom's house.
You know who does this?
That's
That fucking Instagram fag
oh,
from
yeah.
Italy. Right?
Gianluca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So European. This is how my dad dances to claps.
We were
Clipping.
clapping super on beat, by the way. That was we knocked it out of the park on that one.
Yeah.
Gianluca has such a
Dude. The
that-
fuck?
That's the guy who, if you don't know, we played your dad dancing.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull him up. This guy is
This
unbelievable.
fucking guy.
Gianluca.
I don't even know what he does. I think he's like a fashion guy, right? Like,
don't
does he have
know.
suits or something?
I don't know, man.
So I was on Instagram, and this girl, this nice lady goes, "Hey, you got to check out this guy's profile."
Yeah.
And I go there, and lo and behold, it's the fucking
It's the
Italian
dancer guy,
asshole.
yeah.
And he's got a whole narcissistic guy. He's the fucking worst.
He's in incredible shape.
He's the best worst, you know?
Oh, man, that really hurt.
So in love with himself.
yeah.
Oh my God. Look at
Lot
this
of-
fucking guy.
Yeah. Hey, Italian. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italians, are they just inherently
Oh, is this-
queer? Like they always
This
come across
is
gay to me.
The best, dude. It has 5.6 million.
Of course
plays.
it does.
He's in a tiny. This dude's in incredible shape. and
Incredible.
he's about 50. He's almost 50.
Yeah.
He's got like all white hair and beard, so that's why everybody's like,
And
"What is that
teeth.
guy? 70 or
Yeah.
80?" But he's only like 49.
But his teeth are whiter than anything.
Yeah.
It's, oh God.
Let's see. So he posted this video of him.
Oh, my fuck.
So he's standing outside of a pool, right? And he's in these tiny little red Speedos.
Yeah.
And he's about to put on his goggles. And you're like, okay, I guess he's going to go for a little dive here. Okay. And then, okay.
Oh my
He starts
Christ.
loosening up. All right, loosens the left and the right arm.
That's so good.
And then it's a swimming dance.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just dance
Just
swimming.
dance swimming, yeah.
That's so European.
So European.
Yeah.
And a lot of clapping and what in the fuck?
Yeah,
God, my dad and this guy are one.
they are one.
I know.
I
need
wish
to
people
introduce
really
him.
got to know your dad more.
I know. I wish he was more open to sharing.
Yeah.
But this guy, my dad would be like, oh, he's kind of queer.
Oh, really?
He's a little
It's
too
much.
flamboyant.
Yeah.
And my dad wouldn't dance like this.
Plus, Italians are roaches, right?
Cockroaches of Europe. My dad says Italians. Gypsies and the Italians
gosh.
are the cockroaches.
This dude
Look at
too.
this fucking
It's
guy.
unbelievable.
What does he do all day? It's him on the boat,
It's just
him in
that.
the pool, him fucking around. Somebody in the comments wrote, all this guy does is dance and fuck his daughter.
Because they're talking about this chick. Oh, shit.
His girlfriend's, she's gorgeous 20-year-old. And then look at this shit. Look at his beard. He's got like jewelry on his beard. He's one of these guys.
Let's see.
He's got like a gem that he ties. Ay vey.
Bobo, io accetto la tua sfida a giocare a footvolley, però devi venire tu a giocare nel mio campo.
Yeah.
L'unico problema è che forse non
Look
ci
at this
stai perché non è
asshole on a
grandissimo.
private jet.
Such a
He's
D-bag.
playing like basically volleyball soccer on a jet, shirtless,
Yeah.
in shorts.
This guy, you know what this guy is?
Bisogna scherzare nella vita perché le persone che non ridono non sono persone serie. Bobo, t'aspetto, enjoy.
You know what he is? He's a professional douchebag.
Yeah,
That's all he is.
yeah, he is.
He knows how to do. Oh God, he is in great shape though. Look at
is in
this.
great
Look at
shape.
these fucking pants. Ay vey.
That looks like some Versace shit, right?
Yeah, maybe I think isn't he a designer, or you think
don't
he just
know.
inherited this money? Or?
I don't know. I googled him and it said like he's a lifestyle guy. Like I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Doesn't that mean a swinger? And a
basically.
lifestyle.
Okay, it says like
A lifestyler.
Gianluca
Jesus Christ.
has taken the world by storm since dancing his way onto the scene in a now viral video with his wife, Georgia Gabriel. Yeah.
Shut up.
What do we know about him? Well, aside from the fact that he's friends with Zac Efron, the handsome Italian tycoon heads up the manufacturing company SEA. But he's also a big fan of Instagram, which he uses to showcase everything from all his, activities to pajamas. So here's everything you need to know. Well, it says that he's really good friends with Efron. That's really funny. They enjoyed shirtless horseback rides back in the day. Okay.
There's a video of him riding a moped underwater. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is a throwback from 2013." You're like,
And there
"What
is a
are
lot
you
of posts of
talking
him and
about?"
Zac Efron.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to go deeper on this guy. I could only handle so much.
This is.
I felt the vomit rising about a few scrolls down.
I mean-
Get your life.
Him
Get
and
your
Zach
entire
here.
life.
I don't know.
That
what
is
this
so funny.
here. He's diving off of yachts. Here's him and Zach again.
How funny.
Yeah. All right.
Love this guy.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, no. That's going to go over and over. He's a lifestyle guru. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
When you've branded your lifestyle, you're onto something, right? I don't know.
I guess it's like the way he presents himself.
Yeah.
And then that's his quote brand is this douchebag image.
But all he's doing is, like, to me, when you say my lifestyle is like over the top luxury and decadence, it's not really like, it's not, I don't know if that's something to say. Like, you're just saying, I have a ton of money.
Yeah, it's just being a show off.
Yeah, it's showy.
And can I tell you what really bothers me about people like this is like, okay, I get it. You're having fun every day. Every day is a party.
Yeah.
And then he'll put a post of like, you haters can hate, but I'm loving my life. It's like, well, you're kind of baiting people because you're like, nanny poo poo, look how great my life is. And then when people shit on you for being a douchebag, you're like, oh, don't be a hater.
Yeah.
You're baiting people.
You always have the defense of you're just hating.
Right. Which,
kind
of
of-
course, we are if
yeah.
you're shitting on it, but you're baiting it because you're telling me.
Yeah.
You're,
I mean, there's something really tacky about showing how much money you have.
It's totally tacky. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see it a lot.
So
with
Italian,
like Floyd Mayweather does that. He's
Yeah,
always
it's low
like-
class. Low class.
He
Come on.
shows money, actual money. That's
Oh
the
my
he's like,
God.
look at all this money I got, man. Like videos.
Oh my God.
And like it just stacks and stacks, and he's like, I'm just counting money today.
That's so ridiculous.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of boring, right?
Yeah.
This isn't boring.
No.
Is he for real? This dude is standing on a motorcycle. I don't know if people do this shit.
Oh my God.
No. Really?
Wow.
Fuck, man. That's really crazy.
It's so bizarre. He's standing on a motorbike for those of you who
He can
are
dance. We know
listening.
that part. We know
He's
the
a
dance
great
part.
dancer.
Yes, we know the dance part. Dancing again. Yeah. I guess he runs that company that I don't know what that company is.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting that somebody is that well known. He's got so many followers and you really don't know what he really what he does.
Yeah, I know. He's a little over the top. You know who I like who did it cool was like Richard Branson.
Mm-hmm.
He would kind of be over the top, but in a cool way. Like there was a photograph of him, what's that called? Water skiing with like a naked model strapped to him.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, that's eccentric, but interesting. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, that's really bizarre.
Well, I think the other thing that's kind of annoying about this dude is that this stuff seems very calculated. That's really
maybe it's like not very authentic.
Yeah,
He's just like, look at me,
feels
you want to see what?
very set up.
Yeah.
You know?
This is my way for me dancing.
Dancing. Okay. Well, enough of him. Let's get back to this lady. Now, I feel like this is the lady that did the coffee enema.
Yes, this is the coffee enema lady. Her hair is a little longer.
Yeah.
But she's given us the new business here.
Yeah, man. This is really exciting stuff. Let's see. We haven't had her in a while. Let's see what she says here. This was the opening.
Hello everybody, Rain Florence. Welcome to my channel. Well, today is all about gargling with urine.
Okay. All right.
What's happening?
This kind of shit. You know, I feel like I could see you going down this path. You know?
I know.
Yeah, I could see you being like, you got to try it, babe.
I am one.
A lot of people have written
I'm one
in to
dog
ask
away.
me, am I still practicing urine therapy?
Urine therapy.
Actually, no, I'm not. But I plan to start again. I plan to start again because I have a cold.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
She calls it urine therapy.
That she needs hosting classes.
Right.
The whole introduction to that, like, have I been doing this? No. But will I? I plan to because I have a cold. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's so natural.
Yeah.
She's also very sickly. She needs to drink a little more urine because.
Yeah. Or a little more than urine, I think, right? Yeah.
How come the people that advocate all these wacky things, they always look like they're dying?
Yeah. Well, that's why
Sickly.
I think, it's not good. There's
No.
a lot of not good going on with her.
No. The coffee enemas and the pee drinking.
I don't know
is
why
not
people
good.
have to sign up for drinking urine, as if there's a lot of other things you can do. You can detox, you can do fasts, and you can do all kinds of shit. And you got to go like, I'm going to drink my own piss. Like, why you have to take it there?
Well, I'll tell you this. I do know that urine therapy works for cancer patients.
But there's no
She's
medical
not-
evidence to show that.
No,
no medical.
Of course
evidence.
not. But
But just to make it clear, people have done it who have cancer. The medical world does not support it as a treatment.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know, but you do feel like I'm one step away from that, right?
100%.
Like 10 years, I'm going to be like, Tom, we have to do the urine colonic.
No, it'll be something like I'll have like a sinus infection.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, I don't have one, and I kind of really wish you would give it a try. It's really changed things for me. And I'll go like, babe, I don't want to drink any piss. And you'll be like, it's not as bad as you think. I thought it was like that.
Well, because I'm into meditation. We know that.
Yeah.
In the new house, I plan on building a meditation hut
Mm-hmm.
for me, a yurt. But that's really where it stops. I drink my smoothies in the morning with kale and spinach and
fine.
carrots. That's
Yeah.
fine. But I feel like that's the boundary right now, as of now.
Yeah. Okay.
I have some New Age crystals that were given to me. I don't buy them.
Let's see where else this goes.
But can I have some of your coffee? I've got so much water here. I usually don't have coffee, but may I borrow some of your dirty brown liquid to drink?
God damn it. Why is this not going over?
Because you're a dad.
Because I'm a dad?
Urine has ammonia in it, and it has antibodies.
It's toxic, right?
Basically, whatever's going on in your body, it's in your urine, concentrated. So your body does have antibodies that can fight off this illness. And if you take a little swig and gargle with it, sometimes it can help with the cough.
No, it can't.
No, it can't. You're a liar.
What if what's in your pee-pee is the bad stuff, the ammonia and the toxins that your body has flushed out, then isn't it logical you shouldn't be reintroducing that back into your body?
Maybe if you're a closed-minded fucking 18th century person, yeah. But if you're welcome to the new way of doing things, loser, drink your piss already.
Drink your piss.
It's like, I've got to try this. I've got to try it on camera for the first time. gargling with urine.
God, that made me fucking gag in my mouth. I don't know what her fucking problem is. And also, can we do a little different audio setup for her?
Well, look, as we all know with these YouTubers, audio quality's piss poor. The background, she's against a mirror and then a dirty room with like sheets on the floor.
You heard people in the back, blah, 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 like you heard all this background noise.
We need a tutorial for these YouTubers to make decent videos.
Man.
Sound quality, the music usually bad.
Absolutely. Why doesn't this go over when I click it? Why is this staying here?
You're double clicking it. You used to space bar it open, I think.
Okay. All right. There you go.
So this is some urine. What I do is I sleep in a tent at night, and so
what?
I sleep in a tent at night.
And so I urinate in a container. What I do is I sleep in a tent at night, and so there are mosquitoes here, and so I urinate in a container like this overnight.
So it's there's so many things.
So much happening.
Yeah. First, I don't know why she sleeps in a tent.
When there's a bed behind her.
I know. Is it because she has a cold? She's like, I'm gonna take it outside.
Well, the sheets are ripped off. They're down here in a pile. Oh, what the fuck is wrong?
So she's sleeping in her tent, and not only is she outdoors in her tent, but that throughout the night, this is overnight piss. It's not like I'm gonna pee real quick to do this. This is what I pissed last night.
Like I wouldn't even drink water that's been sitting out overnight because it's brackish, right?
My
It
eyes
gets
are watering.
brackish.
My eyes are tearing up.
Wait, I like when she goes, babe. She goes, I peed in this tin. Like even she can't believe it on some level.
I've been peeing from my tent.
What I do is I sleep in a tent at night, and so there are mosquitoes here, and so I urinate in a container like this.
She can't even point to it. Yeah, she's gonna drink it. Ugh, you have to let it separate. I've read about this though. The urine drinking, you have to let only if you take a normal sip. Don't showboat.
I'm not.
And chug it because this is my water supply for this entire.
I got it.
This is my water supply for the entire show, and I'm gonna mark it. Don't.
All right, Jesus.
Don't be a
man.
jerk. There's an ant in here.
All right, I'll drink the fucking ant.
Please don't showboat and pretend
I'm not
that you're
showboating.
You are a big showboater.
That's a sip.
Oh bullshit.
That's a sip.
For my Yorkie sips, I'm a marathon drinker.
All
You
right.
did drink the ant. Oh no, there it is. I pee in the tan. in the tan. What the fuck? Remember, do you ever go to Europe and they would have the pots next to the bed, the piss pots? My nana used to do it.
What?
My nana, even when she come to visit us in America, would piss in like a what's it called, a night pan.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She would piss in a fucking night. They're called night pans, and you keep them by the bed. It's European styles, and you piss in the pan, and then I swear to God.
Wait, why didn't she go to the bathroom?
Because she's fucking old country.
But you
'cause
guys
she's from
wouldn't tell
Hungary.
her go to the bathroom?
Of course we would. My father was like, "What are you doing? This is totally fucked up." And she would just I like it this way. But she would also wear a wet bathing suit and sit in the kitchen and in the summertime.
Never told me that disgusting story.
Of course. I don't know if she did a number 2 in the night bucket, but she would piss in it.
But
Yeah.
wouldn't it 5 feet from the toilet?
Of course, we lived indoors with indoor plumbing. There was a turlet right next to her, but she preferred to piss in the room.
Did she sleep in a tent outside?
A tent. She did actually. In the summertime, we had a tent, and she would sleep in the backyard. My nana did prefer the tent.
Why?
Because it was cool. It's cooler outside in the summertime.
Your nana is fucking crazy.
She's dead, but
I know.
my father was too cheap to run the air conditioning at night, so my nana would sleep in the backyard in a tent in Canoga Park.
This
is in
no
Canoga
air
Park.
conditioning shit. This
I know.
mentality.
I know.
Fuck, man.
We talked about this on I believe the Patreon episode.
Oh my God.
Is how running the AC is a sign of having money.
Yeah.
When you're like, I don't give. I'll spend $100 a month
Yeah.
on air conditioning.
It's true.
Now my dad, he got the swamp cooler,
My
so
dad would always
the
be
whole
like,
place was damp.
like a degree this way. Like, it's kind of warm, is it? And it would be like 1 degree down. He'd be like, doop. And then someone would open it. Close the door. All right. Air's coming out. Right? You don't pay this bill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My parents the same way. Close the door. The air conditioning is on. Well, I mean, some of it's going to leak, bro.
I know.
Fucking relax. But at nighttime, my dad would just make us sweat in the valley, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking hot as balls, Canoga Park.
Totally.
And at the same time that the Night Stalker was going around climbing into kids' rooms and stealing them and shit. So I was all scared of that.
Yeah, you should have been
We slept
scared
our
of that.
windows open when fucking Night Stalker was out.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Your dad
yeah.
wasn't scared of that at all?
My dad was so cheap, he would rather me get stolen by the Night Stalker.
Stolen? You've been killed.
Right.
Yeah.
Then
He wasn't into stealing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, well,
No big deal.
$100.
That's $100, yeah. That's okay, no big deal.
So
I'll
he-
find him,
what-
I kill him.
There's hot nights, man.
Hot as balls.
And he would just run a fan?
No, we didn't even have fans in this house.
What?
Wait, no. You mean overhead? No, my father had like some kind of stand-up bullshit like
Yeah.
you sleep with.
Yeah.
But that was it. And we'd have to just like sweat it out
Oh.
until he married my stepmom, who was like, why don't you have air conditioning? And then he got the swamp cooler. And then the swamp cooler made everything damp. So you wake up in the morning and it was just damp. The carpet was all dark, like wet and cold.
And then she was like, how about we get some real air conditioning?
Nope. She just settled on the swamp cooler.
Oh, really?
That was as far as she could push him because he was cheap.
And then eventually, next house or something.
Right. The house he lives in now has AC.
That was the first house that had AC for him?
When I went to college, he moved into that nice house. And
So that
that's
was like, so he was 50 when he got air
Yep.
conditioning. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's real crazy.
That's fucking old school Hungarian.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
There was a kid, this only thing that I could take it further than that was in high school. I went to this, a buddy of mine, we went to this other kid's place. The kid lived in Melbourne, which is in Florida, like a little north of where I was in school. And it was summers, you know, it's so humid in Florida, right? I mean,
Oh,
everybody knows.
Florida, it's a
like,
swamp.
Man, it's like at night, it's full 100% humidity. So
Oh, yeah.
you're just dying. And we get in this kid's house, and, you know, it's like a Saturday night. So we're just hanging out, drinking, and we're going to crash there. Well, I walk in, and I'm like, dude, it is fucking brutal in here. Why is it so hot? Well, he's half Vietnamese. Mom's Vietnamese, dad's American. He goes, my dad just likes it to be more like Vietnam. And I go,
That's hilarious.
what? And he goes, he loves Vietnam. He loves everything about it, the culture and
The
everything.
humidity and
So he doesn't like to run any AC. And I'm like,
oh my god.
I just turned him. I go, I don't think I can crash here. And I mean, I was like, this is fucking. It's the first and only time I've ever heard anybody like. I went into trailer parks where you go in the trailer and they have 60-degree AC in there. And I go, dude, I don't think I can crash here. And he goes, well, we do have a unit in the like the guest. There's like a guest house thing here. You could stay there. I go, yeah, that's where I'm staying.
See you later.
And I go in there and he has the fan on and I'm just like, it's a ceiling fan. And I pass out. I just pass out and I wake up. The ceiling fan broke in the middle of the night. So there's pieces of it everywhere. And the kid turned on the heat instead of the AC. So he
What?
accidentally had the heat cranked.
What a dope.
So it was 105 and broken pieces
my God.
of a ceiling fan on me.
Oh my god. That was dangerous too.
I know. Yeah.
My mother didn't run the AC, and she would open the windows. We lived in an apartment complex, and so you could hear everybody, like this drunk woman across, and just open the window. And I have to sweat it out on the sheets, on top
Dude,
of the sheets.
As kids too,
So
when you're
bad.
like, so is it $1,000 to
Yes.
run this whole thing? Like, is that
But
why we're not doing
okay,
this?
yes. And do you realize when you and I got together and we
Yeah.
lived on Carondelet,
Yeah.
and you would run the AC all summer? I thought it was the most extravagant thing I had ever seen.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
You go, just fucking let it run all day and all
Yeah,
night. And I was
yeah.
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Tom, that's going to cost us a fortune.
No,
and
it
it
didn't.
didn't. It
No.
cost like $100.
Yeah. I was
Which-
like, never turn it off. Just let it
Right.
run always.
And we did. And like the Freon leaked and we had to
Yeah.
get it replaced or whatever. But
That's the only thing that sucks about living in like a poor. Well, there's a lot of things that suck,
Yeah.
but one of the things that sucks about living in a shitty poor building is when the Freon ran out.
yeah.
Right. So all of a sudden one day the air is running and there's warm air coming out. And you're like,
Oof.
uh-oh. And we call that guy down
It's Jose, the landlord.
He's like, it's no cool air coming out. I was like, yeah, that's why I fucking called you down. And he's like, warm man now. Yeah, that's why you're here. And he's like, yeah, it's not gonna be cool at all. I go, right. And he's like, so you need Freon in there to make it cool again.
Right.
And I go, okay. And this is like Saturday, let's say. He's like,
in August, hot as balls.
He goes, all right, well, I can have the guy come out Wednesday. I go, no, dude.
No.
It's it's too long. We got to have him come out tomorrow. And he goes, no, he comes on Wednesdays. And that was it. He's like, that's when he comes. I go, can't you call another guy? Nah, this is the guy. And that was it. There was no negotiation.
And we were stuck there.
5 days like this.
In the
all
heat.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was downtown LA, cooking,
man.
stinky.
Yeah.
That was a weird apartment. And then one time we went for a trip, we came back, the shower was just running. Full blast, hot.
Yeah.
It had been running for days, just hot, full blast water. We're like, I know I didn't leave this shit on. It did turn on itself.
No. What do you think
It's
happened
crazy. I think the plumbing's wacky and it turned itself, or someone came in there to fix it and didn't.
Left it running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's hot air coming through.
Oh, yeah. That was the other thing is when the
sink was clogged up.
Yeah, no, it was the tub. So you're standing to take a shower, and you're standing in like 3 inches of water. You're like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
So after a while, we call him. He goes, yeah, it's all backed up, and that's why the water's not going down.
No, he came over because the sink. It was the sink.
No, I thought it was the tub.
So, but maybe you weren't there that time because that's the first time I noticed that Jose wasn't. There's a couple of screws loose.
Yeah.
Because he kept saying like the elementary, like,
yeah.
You see what happened here is clogged. So then the
Christina
water.
is the new water champion.
Oh my God.
Was that Obama?
That's Obama.
Is the president here?
No, he made this announcement.
What?
He was talking about Trump
weird.
this week, and he was like, somebody asked him, and then he just goes,
Christina is the new water champion.
Yeah.
I knew I loved Obama.
Yeah. So.
It's so weird. He didn't mention that he made that for me. That's really nice. Thank you, President.
He just said it in a press conference.
Wow.
Yeah.
God bless a nigger.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He must have heard you say that,
I
too.
did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
I repeated it because it was part of the show.
No, it wasn't. You just wanted to say that one day.
No. The preacher said that, and I thought it was absurd.
That wasn't the
God.
preacher.
Uh-huh.
No, it was a half ounce.
A half ounce, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, God does not say that word.
Okay.
God does not drop N-bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless a nigga.
That's it. Half ounce.
So dumb.
Yeah.
God blesses a nigga.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Stupid. I'm
Hey, I'm talking about, you feel me, I mean?
Yeah.
I'm drawing big tits on you now to go with your afro.
Hey, I'm talking about, you feel me, I mean?
Think of that.
God is real and God blesses a nigga.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's right here.
Babe, I said that like years ago,
I
and you're
know.
still punishing me for
I'm
this.
not trying to. Oh, here's, by the way, I couldn't fucking find this last week. God damn it.
Warning, this
remember?
vegan vagina.
Yeah.
I hate him so much. John Saunders.
Yeah, god damn it.
Pretend that I'm licking your balls or your penis or your anus or something. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I love vegan vaginas.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
Weirdo.
Go back
Weirdo.
to what you were saysaying.
So that's the first time I noticed Jose wasn't that bright because he kept explaining. He goes, "This is what happened. The drain is clogged.
Yeah.
And the water won't go down.
Yeah, that's what he said about the tub, though,
And
too.
it's clogged up.
Yeah.
And I was
then,
like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna have to put a snake in there, pull everything out, so then the water will go down.
We're like, thanks.
yeah,
Could you
I
get on
know.
that?
Yeah, because I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm standing in it. I'm always standing in it. He's like, yeah, it's because it's backed up, won't drain.
Got
I'm
it.
like,
Yep.
I know. He's like, it's not gonna go down until I do this. So I'm like, I know.
Now he and his wife Linda, sweet people. Linda was she had sweetie spanakopita. I love it. And she'd come over and I had just made spanakopita from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
And she would eat half the tray. She
eat
was a
it all.
tiny woman, so I let her. I'm like, gosh, she needs to eat more than I do.
Yeah.
But I went to their apartment one time on the first floor, and it was an exact replica of ours, the layout.
Yeah.
Except they were clean.
Super clean.
And they had trails like liner trails, like plastic aisles. You know what I'm talking about? That's a real immigrant thing too, to have like a pathway of plastic.
I bet Jose had a horse stick on him.
Yes,
too.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
I bet he did too.
Yes, sweetie.
Yeah.
She'd call him Mario. She's like, yeah, Mario.
She
And I-
did?
yeah, and I go, what's Mario? She goes, it's a pet name.
For his cat.
Yeah. For his
He had
big
a long
Puerto Rican.
He was a Puerto Rican guy, and he had a long ponytail. Remember?
Really long.
Yeah.
Real. I remember one time he goes, hey, Tom, can I borrow your soup bag? And I go, what? And he goes, your soup bag. And I go, what the
So
fuck
bizarre.
is that? It's a bag for a soup. And I go, oh, yeah. And I was like, I'm not even going to tell him what that's called.
Did you know? What is that called?
A garment bag.
Oh,
yeah.
a garment bag. Yeah.
But I
Soup
mean,
bag.
soup bag. I was like, what's a soup bag?
Yeah.
At first, I thought he was saying soup bag.
Right.
And I was like, I don't think I have that, man. I asked him, like, he had to say it 5 times.
Yeah.
For a suit.
I really
travel.
liked them though, and I will say once Jose and Linda left,
Yeah.
the building went down. Then these fucking dirtbag
Well,
Russians
that owner
brought
was
it.
fucking
Bought
horrible.
it. The scumbag Ruskies came, and then the building went down, and that's when we
The
left.
best part about this, some people will know if you live in cities and you've moved from a shitty neighborhood to just a better one.
Yeah.
The first like phone call you get that you don't expect is for car insurance. Your car insurance goes way down.
Way down.
when you move to a good neighborhood from a bad
Right.
neighborhood.
Right.
And I had thought about it. I was talking to our insurance one day after we moved.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, your payment is now half, and you're getting a refund because I didn't tell them we had moved. So you're gonna get like a $600." I was like, "What?
Wow.
Why?" And they're like, "Well, you moved from like a horrible neighborhood where carjacking's taking place all the time to a decent neighborhood." I was like, "Oh, this is great."
Which is kind of screwed
Of
up
course.
if you think of it, because if you're poor,
The more poor you are,
and then you're not going to get the insurance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sucks. Work harder, you know. Oh my God, she's going to drink it. I'm going to throw up.
And you know, some people say this is gross, this is nasty, but
Some
you know,
people.
what is gross is pharmaceutical medications.
Okay.
What is gross is antibiotic resistance.
Uh-huh.
What is gross is having to go to a hospital and be hooked up to an IV.
why
Wait,
is that gross?
What? It sounds pretty sanitary.
Yeah, she's got mental problems. So you
Sure,
can tell.
sure.
She's got real mental problems.
Wait a minute.
I gotta show
are
you
you
this.
saying that some of these YouTubers have mental problems?
Yeah, and I got to show you this serial killer interview because he's got real mental problems. He killed so many people.
Here comes the funny part of the show. I'm gonna throw up. She's drinking it. Oh my fuck. Oof.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I
so
think I
what does it
threw up
taste
a little
like?
bit.
It kind of tastes a little bit like beer.
No, it doesn't, Boo Boo. She almost vomited. Oh my god. Those nasty pharmaceutical companies with their
It doesn't
penicillin.
really taste bad. And it doesn't really taste good. Kind
Uh-huh.
of has just like a mellow flavor.
It's so upsetting.
I can see how it does for my cough.
Yeah.
Might do it a couple more times. But I just
Please
want to put
don't.
this video out there so that
Oh,
if you're
God.
struggling with a cough,
Uh-huh.
if you're struggling with allergies, it's
Fuck.
Okay. All right. I
know,
can't. I don't even want to see anymore.
There's this stuff called Robitussin too. You can just go to the Rite Aid and pick that up.
Oh.
It doesn't taste like urine. Tastes like cherry. It's good.
Oh yeah.
Did you see her almost vomit too?
Yeah. That
She-
really.
she was like,
that
"Wah."
wasn't good.
Listen, man, I had to make this video because too many niggas is talking against the beauty of eating ass with all these dumbass arguments about like it's shit in it or this and that, man. I think if you could eat pussy, you could eat ass. Eating ass is right around the corner, like the
Yeah,
booty
that's
hole
true.
right around the corner, feel me?
Right.
So
That's
like,
true.
you could go one place, you could go to the next door neighbor. It's not that hard.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Actually.
And see, this is more for you. I think that you're right down there. Yeah.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
Babe, no.
It's the same argument, different parts, but it's the same argument.
Babe, he's talking about eating pussy. He's not
Right.
talking about sucking dicks.
But I'm saying you could interchange that.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Absolutely not.
Why?
My anatomy is significantly different than yours. I don't know if you know that.
But I'm saying it's the same thing as the distance.
Your
He's
dick.
like, it's right around the corner.
No,
It's
no,
right
it is
around-
not. Your dick is far, far, far from your butthole.
No, it's not.
The balls separate the dick from the butthole for a reason, because my mouth isn't supposed to go there. Thank you.
No, that's a
case
horrible
closed.
argument. Come on, man.
The balls are the buffer so that I don't lick your butthole.
And I personally think
He's
just by
cute.
like
Look at him.
the biology
Stoned.
and the anatomy of
He's
it, I
real
think God
Yeah.
would like. It was clearly meant for us to eat ass. That's why ass is fat. You got the cushion. You got like the cushion, so when you put your head in it, like you be safe. Like no harm
That's
can come
sweet.
your way while you eating ass, because you be safe in the cheeks. Feel me?
Yeah.
Doesn't he seem like a nice guy?
Yeah.
Like a sweet guy.
We also got this email today, by
have
the
him
way.
over for dinner.
As I'm typing this, we got this today. I'm a huge newfound fan of yours.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Christina snort when she giggled and burped and thought to myself, this is the type of woman I want to be listening to.
Wow, thank you.
She is just so real.
Wow.
Then your mom's house, she mentioned your mom's house. I've been hooked to both your that's Deep Bro ever since.
Oh, good. Yeah, listen to that, Bro, guys. Shit. Thank you.
Anyways, she said that I'm coming to see it to come on your comedy club
good.
next month. My boyfriend surprised me with tickets on my Smurf day. Can you say he got some grapefruit and ass-eating action for that? Anyways, fantastic show. Oh, and Tom, I always heard how enjoyable ass-eating is for you guys. I've offered it to my boyfriend many times, and he keeps saying no. How do I convince him to say yes? Jessica. First of all,
you and I were on the same page, Jess, until that last sentence.
well, yeah.
I'm not sure
And
about you anymore.
I don't know. Maybe a little wife swap because
What?
I mean, how could this son of a bitch turn that down? What is wrong with him?
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's all with all this ass stuff you want lately? What's going on?
What? I just want you or like 6 guys. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to get...
Can we just start with a finger?
What's going on here?
Yeah. Let's do that. Can you
But
do
you
that?
need to be patient with me. I feel like you always rush me and scare me. You don't let me take my time with stuff.
It's a deal. It's a deal.
You got to let me get, because it's awfully hot around there.
Okay.
I get scared
I'm
because it's hot
First of all,
and smelly.
I'm totally on board.
When's your colonoscopy?
October now.
October.
You want the date?
I do, because I want everyone listening to hold you to this one, because now that we've rescheduled it, so that the reason we rescheduled you, just so everybody knows, he's not a chicken, because I had some listeners come up to me at the Comedy Store and go, oh, Buns isn't going to get a colonoscopy. He's a chicken. And Ari Schaefer texted you.
Yeah, he did.
You know, buck, 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 chicken. It's not because of that. It's because Tom had some tour things scheduled. It would kind of fuck up the colonoscopy, because you need time to do that.
Yes. It's October 27th at
Okay.
9:30 a.m.
That's close to when we moved too, Jeans. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to take that drink the night before. So 5 p.m. on, you're going to be shitting your brains out the night before.
We postponed it because it was going to interfere with the live podcast we just did.
It would be today that you would have had that colonoscopy.
Right.
Yeah.
And we would not be, but not only just
You can't
this
do it.
one, but it would have screwed up probably last night's as well.
Yeah. So October 27th, guys, everybody lock Buns in to this one. There's no getting out.
Hold me to it. Now let's help this lady out. How does she convince?
Don't ask
this guy?
me. I
Well,
don't fucking know.
Well, here's what I would do. I would actually use some of what Christina just said. Baby steps. Baby steps. If he's resistant, maybe you kind of ease back there. Some taint play. Get some, kind of creep, little bit at a time. Then maybe some, just a little finger licked and kind of edge around the outside. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, he's into it. And then you hawk a loogie in there. And then, he's so turned on by it, then you just bury your face in there and you go crazy.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think this is the right way to do it.
Okay. Tell
You
her.
put him on all fours. First of all, you put some alcohol in him.
Yeah.
Get him fucked up. You
I don't
guys
know about
both have to be
fucked up,
fucked
but
up,
just a little-
ripped.
A little
No,
buzzed.
not ripped, just
Yeah.
buzzed. Have a little wine, have some candlelight so that he's not embarrassed by what it looks like, because I'm sure his asshole's not as pretty as Tom.
Right.
Put him in the dog.
Yeah.
And just shove your face in there.
But that's not how you do that.
Put him on his belly and be like, I want to give you a massage.
Yeah.
And then put his knees up, and then I guess do it that way.
Yeah.
Give him a rusty trombone.
I think you got to slowly get into it.
Pretend it's a massage, a back rub, and then just shove your face in there, I guess. I don't know.
True.
See, that's what you kind of do with me. You've always done the surprise attack. Yeah, you sneak attack me constantly. I'm not comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, boo.
Yeah.
And that's how you've tricked me into many a thing that I wasn't ready for.
So this I wanted to
But
show
you're not
you.
going to address it. You're just going to
What?
act like I didn't say any of that.
I forgot about the sneak attack. You said I sneak attack you?
You've sneak attacked me every time I'm like, I'm not comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
Then you just force it on me anyways.
That's rude.
It's truth.
That's not true.
It's true. You sneak attack it, and then I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah, and then afterwards you're like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're never
That's
like,
true.
I want to go
No,
away.
that's
Yeah.
the thing is you can always read me, and you kind of know how far to push my boundaries a little bit.
Yeah.
You had to push the guy's boundary a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I was telling her. Ease on back there.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
on back. He's on
Yeah,
back.
maybe jiggle the twins for a minute.
Right.
And then kind of creep back.
Jiggle twins, and then with your thumb, like that maybe.
Oh,
From the back?
that's reverse grip. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Because she's
Yep.
checking the oil that
yeah.
way.
But see, I think that could end everything, you know?
Because
Yeah.
But that's when she shoves her face in there quick before he has a chance.
Oof, yeah. I
It's
don't know.
risky.
Yeah, you're kind of playing the high risk reward game right there.
That's all I know.
Yeah, I know. So let me show you the serial killer.
all I know.
So
Oh,
this guy, Arthur Shawcross, was
I've
on.
heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, you and I have watched a program about
Yeah.
him.
Well,
Is
there's
this
one-
that funny thing where his mom molests him?
Yeah, but I didn't say that was funny.
He brought this up at the live show yesterday, and
Yeah.
the audience didn't seem to think that
Check
part
him
was
out.
funny. Oh, yeah, I remember this asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real fucking POS, this guy.
Oh yeah, man. This is on Netflix now.
Dead. How? I don't know. Just do.
Links a lot.
Yeah, it's a tick. It's called guilt.
Yeah.
More or less after they just relax. The body relax. Doesn't fight no more.
That's how he knows they're dead.
It takes about 4 minutes, probably.
Not interested.
Look at these eyes.
No thanks. Don't need it in
Sometimes
my
less
life.
than that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry, why did you show that to the audience and to me just now?
Well, there was something.
What part of our comedy show was that appropriately suited
Because we were,
for?
what were we talking about? And I brought it up. I brought it up at.
It just, you wanted to bring it up. You forced that on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
And he was
sake.
actually talking to the killer.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to get to
We
that?
subsequently found out that he did hang out at a Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, boy.
You want to do the?
No. I'm good. I got it.
Like a bunch of playing cards.
Here we go.
The stack and like.
So this is after they caught
and
him.
then we're able to verify was
So they kind of put him under a hypnosis. The shrink did after he was caught,
Mhm.
and then she starts, getting into all his history.
the fact that he was horribly mistreated sexually as a child.
What part is funny for the...
In the course of the interviews, he relived
look what he
some
does.
of that experience, which was out of his conscious awareness.
Dr. Lewis led Shawcross
Yeah,
through a
I
series
mean,
of interviews,
I don't know
some conducted under a form of hypnosis.
What are you doing now? What's happening? What are you doing now? Art, why are you holding your penis? Art, what's happening?
Mom.
Great. Can I not see this ever? I don't want this.
Okay.
Okay, look, we got to move on. I'm going to throw up. I hate this kind of shit. I got a son. So one listener wrote in saying that they agreed with you that the last episode we watched where a man got his legs crushed violently. Oh, look, just the thought of it makes you happy. One person wrote in saying that they agree with you. Actually, I won't exaggerate. Exactly 3 people emailed the show saying that you were right, that was funny, and then they submitted some horribly violent videos that we can watch and judge for ourselves. Is it funny or just horrible?
Yeah. Well, hold on a second.
It's at the bottom of the cheat sheet.
No, I know where it is. I wanted to first say that you're not telling the truth.
Of the emails that came in,
Hold on. I'm
To your-
talking
your
about
mom's
that
podcast at
I
gmail.com.
posted this on what's it called? On Facebook. I posted
Okay.
the video of the guy getting crushed by the car. I asked everybody to watch it. on the page, and I said, check them out. Here's what I want to know. Do you laugh at this a lot, a little, or not at all? The post reached 50,000. There's hundreds of comments.
All of them being like, you're mentally ill.
No. Here's the first comment. As an Asian, I must say, this is the most Asian shit I've ever seen. From the bad driving to the yell to the cold gaze of the man staring at the victim. Brian Yang posted that.
The most Asian shit I've seen. That's funny.
He wrote, it's this weird Asian mentality that if you get hurt, somehow it's your own fault. I bet everyone in the shop was like, why the hell was he standing back there anyway?
That's right.
And then right underneath that, a woman, Sheena, writes, as another Asian, I second this.
So it's an Asian thing.
Yeah, that's what they said. So let's see. I laughed a lot. That's the next comment from Russell. Okay. Mostly at the disinterested asshole glancing down at the dude's fucked up legs.
See, that's the thing is, that's different than the guy's pain. Are you laughing at the sound of the man's pain?
Well, there's a lot that I'm laughing at. I mean, his expression, the sound of the sound of his pain. There's like a way you can detach yourself from the real pain to find it funny, you know.
See, maybe that's my problem is I have what's called empathy.
No.
And so when I see other humans being hurt or animals, I don't feel it's funny.
I don't find it's ever
cool.
funny for animals to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like if you told me like someone's like a really, I don't know. Like one time this guy told me this bathtub got dropped on his neck and it shattered it. I laughed so hard in his face. I laughed in his face. I couldn't even control myself. And he was like, I know you love this shit. He used to come to work and be like, I'll tell you, and he would be like, Tom, I know you'll love this. About this time I was working at a site and this ladder fell and broke my leg. And then I would just laugh and laugh. So
yeah, I don't. Did you like the Three Stooges a lot?
Dan Hughes wrote, it's definitely funny.
Oh my God.
Ben, I laughed almost as much as I did from the lady falling off the grape stomping vat.
That was different. That was funny.
But he's saying that he laughed.
Because her owl was like, oh, like it was a funny sound.
Yeah. The guy said I laughed a little. Funny. Daniel says I laughed a lot. The sound he's making sounds like he's mocking someone in pain. Couldn't help it. Tyler wrote, I'm still trying to find my balls because I laughed them off vigorously watching this. Chelsea writes, a lot. I showed a few friends who laughed but didn't find it as funny as I did.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, Brian writes, it would be funnier in person. Jose, I couldn't stop laughing.
Like all these people are just trying to suck up to you.
I don't think
really
so.
Think that
no, because a few people told me this isn't funny.
Okay. Can we watch the video again, please?
You want to see it
And
again?
then I'd like to see the other videos that were presented to us that we can watch for ourselves and see if it's funny or just sad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Want a little taste of Alaska?
Oh, my God.
I'd love the taste of Alaska.
I hate when those...
What commercial is that for?
I don't even want to give them a plug. So upsetting.
I know.
Let's see here. You have to wait for the fucking ad to stop. All right. So here we go. This is the one that started it all. All right. So the guy's backing into a garage. Is he backing into it or pulling into it? Forward. I guess he's pulling forward into it, right? You'd have a dash cam in the front of your car.
Looks like a dashboard. He's in a lot of pain right now. He's suffering. You think it's really funny? I don't. It's pretty violent, babe. And he's suffering, and that guy's not helping at all.
That's the guy that did it. This guy's just like, why are you making so much noise?
Yeah.
And then, hold on. Here's the best part. This guy, like, whatever, right? Didn't give a shit the way he looked down.
Not two fucks for that man's life.
Coming back.
He's texting somebody.
Wait, he's coming back. Looks at the car. Is
the car okay?
Is that fucked up right there on the car?
And that man still hasn't stood up yet, Jeans. Like, Yeah, he's writhing in pain. And you're laughing. Okay, and then he just walks over him. This is terrible. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
This is terrible.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
God damn, man. It's
Man.
really bad, babe.
You don't want to watch any more of that serial killer interview?
Nope.
Okay.
God. What's wrong with you?
It's kind of interesting.
I'm not into it right now, man. The older I get, the more sensitive I am to shit like this.
Okay, so here is what was sent in. This is in our show file. I haven't seen any of it yet. It's called Funny or Horrific.
Okay.
So we're supposed to watch these and decide. Okay? And you're allowed to laugh if you think it's funny.
And I will.
Okay.
And I will. Trust me, there's lots
This
of...
is tannerite. It makes explosive targets. You mix it together and then use a high-powered bullet to explode it. Well, it's normally safe if used correctly. It wasn't this time. This is what's left of a broken-down riding lawnmower. 23-year-old David Presley packed with 3 pounds of tannerite, then shot it with a rifle.
It went terribly bad from there.
A flying piece of the lawnmower severed Presley's leg.
Be careful. It's very dangerous. It's not a toy.
See, but you know why that's funny?
It's much more than a firecracker.
Wait, but you know why that's funny?
Who is calling the kettle black now?
You know why that's funny?
Why?
He's a fucking idiot redneck, and he got himself into that by tannerite or whatever.
See, I didn't find it funny.
Tannerite. Why is this asshole shooting up something that's highly explosive?
You really genuinely laughed.
Well, because he's a fucking hillbilly. He's an idiot. He deserved that.
He severed his leg.
Well, he's a dum-dum. Why are you shooting a highly explosive...
I can't believe... What happened to empathy?
No,
Where'd that
that
go?
was self-inflicted dumb. That was his own fault.
I cannot believe you're laughing at that.
Well, he's a dope.
Wow, you're so mean about it, too.
Well, because, the woman's it's highly explosive tannerite, so why would you do that? It's too close. He's shooting too close. Why do you have to shoot anything in the fucking backyard? You know what I mean?
God. I did not.
Tannerite, then shot it with a rifle.
Why would you do this?
It went terribly bad from there.
Well, he's a dope.
A flying piece of the lawnmower severed Presley's leg.
Be careful.
Blue man's laughing.
Very dangerous. It's not a toy.
Yeah, he's a dope.
It's
Blew my
much more
leg
than a
out.
firecracker.
Blew my leg out.
All right. Well,
Dumb.
I'm not with you guys on that one.
Are you serious?
No, I don't think it's
you
funny.
empathize?
I don't think it's funny.
You empathize with the tannerite shooting retard
Yes.
who shoots his own shit off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Okay. I think you're dumb. Okay. Whoa.
Ben oui, il lui a foncé dedans. Hein. Ah oui, oui, oui. Il a pris des risques là.
Yeah, sorry. I guess, yeah. So, that people that don't know, yeah, we did a horrible job of saying it. This guy, did he jump in? It looks like he...
Yeah, they're sitting on the wall and they're trying to run
they're sitting on the wall of a... This is kind of a bullshit level bullfighting
Yeah, it's not professional.
rink. Yeah, I mean, it's... it's small town stuff, right? This is
Yeah.
small town. And this dude jumps in and he starts running and the bull... It's a small bull. Charges him.
Yeah.
And, clocks him under the chin and knocks this dude out cold. I mean, really knocks him out cold. It looks like in football, a full speed, like the punter was going to fair catch for the ball, and somebody just lays him the fuck out. God.
So how funny is that for you?
I don't know how. That's more like, oh my God. That just kind of does that to me.
So that doesn't tickle your taint?
No.
Huh.
No, I still am totally disturbed that you thought it was funny that guy's leg was severed.
Just the way he went, my leg. Like, well, what did you think was going to happen, ding dong? You shot a highly explosive thing with a rifle at pretty close range. If you look, he's not far enough.
No,
I can see his target, so
yeah,
he should have kind of... Look, when people shoot explosive things in their own backyard. You're like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's not a smart setup.
I know.
Getting attacked by an animal is a different story. Getting accidentally crushed by a car is a different story.
That's a funny,
right?
funnier
It's a
video.
funnier premise than the bull.
Big ass bonfire, take one.
All right,
Now,
these
kids,
guys-
don't try this
wow,
at home.
That's a big bonfire.
Unless it's Donnie's home.
Lot
That's a
people.
big ass 5 gallons worth.
White people are the dumbest.
So this dude is standing on a
Initiation
mountain of
sequence.
stuff.
5,
Yeah, they're gonna
4,
light this wood.
3, 2.
Okay, they're gonna light this thing. Oh my god. Oh.
You okay? You okay? Holy fuck, man, that thing's on fire. You alright?
You don't even see what it's just a
Holy fuck.
flashbang. I mean, that turned into a bomb.
You're not laughing. Why aren't you laughing at this funny
These aren't
video?
funny. These aren't as funny as the ones I
The accidental leg crushing.
that was funny. It's not that his leg got crushed, it was how the guy reacted to it that was funny.
The indifferent. Oh.
That part. And then on top of that,
Yeah.
a guy comes back, doesn't care, then comes back a second time and checks out the bumper.
Yeah. And
All that
text
stuff
messages
was
someone.
Yeah, that was way funnier.
He's like, I'm gonna be late for.
This guy, he lit that from. How would you be that dumb to light that close?
That's what I'm saying. White hillbillies, babe.
Yeah.
Not bright.
Yeah. No, they're not smart.
No.
This should tell all of you guys that if you ever, no, it's just because I moved this here. I'll stop for a second. If you ever decide to do a bonfire or set off, a bomb of some type, get really far away from it,
Yeah.
Don't.
Or just don't.
Just don't do it or get really far away.
Yeah, this one's so careless. This was just like
Man,
a pile of
it was a pile of
wood.
all kinds of bullshit. They
Yeah.
poured 5 gallons of gasoline on it, and then he lit it from 16 inches away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. That didn't do it for me.
That one, I thought for sure that would make you giggle. Mm.
Oh, man. You all right,
okay?
dude? You okay?
You okay?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man, that thing's on fire. You alright? Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
Here.
A bunch of retarded. All right.
Yeah, I did a.
Oh, jeez.
When I was in middle school, I went to. It was Lake Michigan. There was like a part you could go to the lake by our house, and it was pretty isolated. And I made a little bonfire, and I took spray paint cans and I put them in the fire. But then I ran back up this hill.
Yeah.
And after it got to a certain temperature, they exploded.
Yeah.
And the color of that spray paint would go up in the air.
Oh, how neat.
Yeah, but I got really far away from it, and
Yeah, you got to. But that's number one. If you're going to do tomfoolery like this,
yeah,
get the fuck away, dude.
Yeah.
Don't stick around.
Do you know that my dad blew up a bridge when he was a teenager?
Yeah, you told me that. In Louisville?
A small one, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like one of those, not a bridge, like a major
I was gonna say.
commuting bridge. It was
Yeah.
one of these wooden.
I thought you meant
know-
like when he was in Da Nang or something.
No.
He did
was
that
like-
later.
He was like 13. He went and there was, like a little wooden, a small crossing, a pond kind of thing,
Yeah.
And he put a stick of dynamite in there.
Damn.
And blew it up. And then, this is how old school that shit was. I forget, I think the sheriff found out, came to the house, and talked to his dad. And he was like, well, I'll give him a talking. I'll talk to him.
And that was it?
Yeah. And they were like,
Damn.
they're like, you can't do that.
Don't you go blowing up bridge no more.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm sorry.
Because like now, if you did that, what happens? You get sent to jail, or
Oh my God.
if you're 13, what happens? You get
First of all, I
You get
forget the
arrested
story of how he got his hands on dynamite, but that in and of itself
Right.
would be the story. Like, how'd you get dynamite?
right. Well,
And
they
back-
sold it on the side of the road
Yeah.
back then. Yeah.
Really crazy, man. Really crazy.
Well, and it's true though. Isn't that weird how he did kind of grow up and then blew up a bunch of bridges in Vietnam? Like
Probably,
he
yeah.
found his life's calling early in life.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Yeah.
When you do that.
It is neat. I know
How many people do you think your dad's killed? Seriously.
I
Seriously.
I really don't know. I think if I had to guess, probably less than 100.
Less than 100?
I think so.
Should we ask him one time?
Yeah.
Let's
Because
ask him.
I think he'll
tell you now.
I think that's what he would do. He'd kind of just roll his eyes and be like, I don't know. 100, Dad?
Seriously.
Seriously. Yeah. I don't know.
Jeez.
So I know you don't want to watch the interview, even though it's really cool with that guy.
No, please.
No, I'm not going to play it. But this is also from prison, but I think you'll like it much more. Okay?
Oh.
You'll like this more. You will.
Oh, all right.
Get him in here! Get him in here! I want him now! They call me duct tape.
Okay.
I'll duct tape your ass today.
I think duct tape playing. Back up.
Duct tape.
They call me duct tape.
It's a bad nickname.
That is a
It's
bad
like
nickname.
He duct tape. He mine. Duct tape.
You see this?
Duct tape.
See them sandwiches over there they saving? See the toilet right there? He was using the bathroom while you eating.
Same time.
You want to live his life?
No.
Duct tape. Duct tape.
That's his tick. His tick is saying that over and over.
That's terrifying.
Don't you think?
It'd scare my ass out of going to prison.
Duct tape.
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
It's a neat nickname.
It is a nickname.
Nick Nark Nark.
It's a neat knock knock. Yeah.
Now, how do you think he got the nickname Duct Tape? We call him Duct Tape because
I think it's pretty safe to guess there was a crime involved. I think. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you mean old duct tape over there?
Right.
Yeah. I don't think it's from class projects.
or like a childhood
Like,
thing.
He was really into construction work as a kid. Yeah.
Well, he just liked to play with duct tape, so we call him Duct Tape.
Yeah. That's no.
It's a bad nickname.
They call me duct tape.
Yeah.
Fucking white people this
Man.
episode, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
White people.
White people.
What white person? That's
Isn't
not a white guy.
is Duct Tape white?
No.
Oh, I thought he sounded like a white hillbilly. That's why.
But couldn't you see him with your eyes?
It was black and white. I couldn't tell. It was black and white. It was gray. The footage. I
All
don't
right.
fucking know.
Okay. Shit, man.
I'll duct tape your ass today.
It just sounded hillbilly.
All right, man. All right.
Duct tape.
Shit, white people.
Wake up, white people.
Wake up, white people. All right. There's a lot to get to. What do you want to hear?
What do you got? What do you got?
Well, there's. What is this Girl Scout thing?
That's the lady in the plastic bikini thing.
Lady
That was
in-
around the campfire.
Oh yeah, I can't tell. Sometimes I can't tell when the things that they submit are real or acted. You know?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? Do you know if this is real or?
Let me see.
Did y'all have one of them little girl scouts knocking on your door? Did she come to your trailer?
Early.
Yeah. It was like noon or some shit. One of them knocked on my door and she was trying to like sell me some Girl Scout cookies, and I said, well, which one of them has got the, the wacky weeds in it? And she's like, what?
I think she's doing a bit.
Yeah.
Like she's doing a character.
Yeah.
You know, from the outfit to the way she was. Like,
Yeah.
The lady goes, "Oh, she came over early," and she goes, "Yeah, it was like noon." It felt like a deliberate.
Yeah, it's a jokey
Yeah, it's
joke.
a joke. Yeah.
All right.
I think right.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on this one.
She has a bunch. Oh, there's our dogs
Beef.
letting us know it's dinner time.
Someone's at the door.
Yeah,
It is dinner time. They know when it's dinner time.
they do know. Yeah.
I was sitting in here recording That's Deep Bro, and both of them just looked at me like, "Are you ready? You gonna feed me, bitch?"
Yeah.
Like, how do you fuckers know it's 5:30? Dogs can't tell time.
They know, man. They know what time it is.
know.
They know, dude. He also they do that, and then they come over and they
so much. I gotta mark it.
They thank you as well. You know, they're always
They
thanking.
do. After we feed them, they lick your hand. Like, look how much water I've been drinking. Just look
Yeah.
at the lines.
Why are you making lines?
Because I'm letting you know this is from the last sip to this sip. These aren't Yorkie sips. These are really big sips.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
Marking it. Looks small. This Yorkie drinks a lot. Yorkies drink a lot. Small dogs drink a lot. Bitsy drinks more than Fief, you'll notice.
I did notice that. She's always
licking her little thing in the crate. The marble.
Yeah.
You can hear it, the hamster thing.
This is pretty great. This lady, they couldn't drive the bus, the city bus.
Yeah.
Because she stood and sat in the area that you put a bike in the front.
The afternoon commute came to a screeching halt for some CTA bus riders on the south side when a woman did this.
Keep moving because you're on bike. Tell them. I'm on bike. You on bike. Keep it moving.
I'm a bike, she said. I'm a bike.
Sure. Whatever you want, man.
Really fantastic.
It's your world, playboy.
I'm a bike.
Do
That's
what
why
you-
you
do
can't
you,
you
boo.
can't let that not go.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. They call me duct tape.
They call me duct tape.
Yeah.
So crazy.
It's so ridiculous.
That's a good one.
It really is.
I'll duct tape your ass today. Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Okay.
Duct tape.
I'm a bike. I'm a bike is my new favorite.
That's a good one, too.
I'm a bike. I like that the person
That's so crazy.
had to say, "Whoa, is that yours? That's yours, man. Come on, man.
Can we-
Come on, man.
It's not. It's you.
No, that
Yours
was
is
you, man.
closer.
No, it's not. You're just holding it under there, man. It's you. Why can't you put it down?
Because I'm reading the topics that I wrote down for this episode, and I feel like we're not doing the cool stuff.
All right, go ahead.
No, you continue. What did you want to do next?
You said you want to bring up your topic.
I wanted to read the Mamazon reviews for Can We Take a Joke because they're funny.
All right. Go ahead.
So you got to pull it up. You're not. If I put my phone up here, it's going to affect the recording, and you're going to yell at me. So I can't. You have to do it.
All right. Can we take a joke reviews?
On Amazon.
Okay. Are they in here?
No, you have to just Google Amazon. Can we take a joke? And it's there in the reviews.
All right.
How was your facial today?
It was great.
First time, second facial you've had in your life.
Yeah.
And you went to the Russians.
Second in 15 years.
Yeah. And what did she say to you?
I said, well, we saw like there was big white heads and black
Yeah.
heads yesterday, and I was like, oof, man, this is bad.
Yeah.
And you said, you got to call. So I called. I went in there, I laid down. She goes, I see. And I go, is it bad? And she goes, there's room for improvement.
Room for improvement. And then she butchered you, right? She massacred your face.
It hurts, man. Yeah.
But it's good. It's like a good kind of pain, huh? Because you know that
Yeah.
you're going to look awesome.
So you go to Can We Take a Joke? Okay, I'm here. And then you read the reviews?
Yeah.
Just, is there one you want me to read in particular?
No, just see it. They're funny.
Okay. A great doc highlighting the absurdity of censoring on stand-up comedy. Shout out to the excellent narration done by the main mommy, Christina Pajitsky, doing her thing. She keeps the mood high and tight. You know what I mean? Lots of great content, interesting points of view. Only one missing is Top Dog from all the legends in the game. Godfrey, Norton, Penn Jillette. Some of the crazy, unbelievable outrage from seemingly harmless attempts at comedy makes the viewer say, whoa, hey, Hitler. It's so convenient to be able to stream the doc now through Amazon because I wanted to rewatch a few scenes that made me tighten up my, how you say, rectum. If you are on the fence, do not hesitate. It's a great doc. The only thing it left me thinking was, why is Bert so fat? That's great.
See, on the one hand, I'm sure the producers of Can We Take a Joke are stoked that people are watching it and reviewing it. On the other hand, they're all crazy reviews.
Yeah. This is another review
It's all
here
our fans.
from Red Mist 89. Sky Punches for the win. What an amazing documentary. My jeans are now higher and tight. You know what I'm saying? The film dives into the Pacific struggles of comedians having to apologize for jokes. The insights from the all-star cast will give you a better understanding of what a joke actually is. Some say friends are the worst, but after watching this, you will realize that political correctness is just as bad as why Bernd Chrysler is so fat.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny.
Pretty great. Yeah, very funny.
I just thought I would acknowledge the
You're right.
listeners.
Mommies rejoice. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot here.
It's funny. Like I
So-
said, I don't think the producers of the film have not reached out to thank me
For that.
for all the reviews.
Yeah, but still very funny.
But it's still funny that this is now immortalized on this movie. I think it's fun.
We could try if you want to call Top Dog real quick.
I'd love to. Yeah.
You want to try that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's see if I can make that happen. Okay, here we go. I never remember that house number, but I'll give it a shot. 2. Okay, here we go. Let's see if he'll answer. Yeah, it's not too late. They're so bad about answering the phone.
It's
though.
9 o'clock his time. He's in bed.
Never fucking answer. So upsetting. And then a lot of times I talk. I'm like, where were you?
Hello?
Charo.
Yes.
Hi, it's your son.
This is the funny thing. Your father was going to answer. Said, Tom, I want to block that call, so let me answer. I used the salesman, and because I saw 212, I say, hello, Charo. Tommy, I will almost block you.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
Tommy was Tommy.
Hey, can you turn down that TV for a second?
Daddy, can you turn on your TV?
Hey, I need to ask Dad something real quick. Can you pass him the phone? Do you mind?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, thanks.
It's so loud. Why is it so loud?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Dad?
Oh, just sitting there watching the Olympics.
Yeah, good time? Having fun?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing how great the Americans are doing and how poorly the Chinese are doing relative to
Population?
Beijing.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, they did pretty. The Chinese did really well when they had the Olympics there. But I haven't seen
they're
much.
cheaters, is what you're saying, right?
Well, I think the cheaters really turned out to be the Russians. They banned 100 and some odd Russians.
Yeah.
The entire weightlifting team, and all but I think 1 or 2 track and field people.
Wow. That's pretty significant. Hey, how many people you think you killed overall?
Well,
rolls into it.
I'm not really sure. I mean, that was not really sure.
Do you have a guess, like a rough guesstimate?
Oh, probably 3.
Really?
What?
Really?
Maybe.
Why not more?
Maybe. Well, officers do most of the. You basically control the artillery and stuff, and so sometimes, your troops do most of the shooting.
But when you've talked about, you said it's like a euphoric feeling, like the best thing is killing the enemy. You experienced that firsthand.
Well, I don't like to. That's not something that I really would ever want to talk about publicly.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you this. You like jokes, right?
I love jokes.
Okay. So I wanted to read some jokes to you and you tell me what you think of these jokes.
Okay.
How can you tell when a blonde sends you a fax?
I love blonde jokes, by the way. I don't know.
It has a stamp on it.
I love it. I love those jokes. Oh my God, I love blonde jokes.
Okay. How can you tell if a blonde has been using your computer?
I don't know.
There's whiteout all over the monitor.
Oh my God. I got one for you too.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this blonde is sitting at a bar in Chicago watching they had one of these bars where they had the TV behind the bar. And there's some guy up on the ledge getting ready to jump. So this guy sits down next to her. And he says to her, this is the 6 o'clock news, and he says, I bet you he jumps. And the blonde says, I bet you a drink he doesn't. And all of a sudden, the guy jumps. And so the blonde says, I guess I owe you $20. And he said, no, I really can't take the money because I saw it on the 5 o'clock news. And the blonde says, "So did I, but I thought he might change his mind." I think that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I think that's so funny. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's funny. How do you drown a blonde?
Have her stand in the shower for a long time.
No.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Okay. You just go how. You put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of the pool.
That's funny. That's funny.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What did the blonde say when she saw the sign in front of the YMCA?
I don't know.
Look, they spelled Macy's wrong.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
I got one more blonde joke for you.
Oh, yeah. Please, keep it coming.
Okay, so this blonde, she was going to go from New York to Europe, to London.
Yeah.
So she just climbed on board and she sat in first class without a first class ticket. And the steward says, "I'm sorry, miss, but you're not allowed. You have to go back in coach." She says, "I'm blonde, I'm beautiful, and I'm going to London in first class." Well, the stewardess never had anybody talk to her like that, so she went to get the co-pilot. The co-pilot came out and says, "Miss, you got to go to the back of the coach with everybody else. You don't have first class ticket." She goes, "I'm blonde, I'm beautiful, and very busty, as you can see. I'm going to London in first class." Well, the co-pilot, he didn't know what to do. So he goes up and tells the captain. The captain says, "Don't worry, I speak blonde." The captain goes back, whispers something into her ear. She pops up and runs back in the coach. And the other said, "What did you say to her?" "I told her that only coach is going to London." I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's good.
Dumb broad. Can you imagine? So stupid. Figure out. Thinks the airplane kind of divides itself here. I mean, how dumb can you get?
Yeah.
It's really funny. Actually, I love that joke.
Yeah, it's a good
Sometimes
joke.
Sometimes I just tell jokes to myself to make myself laugh.
Oh my God. Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of. I can see a broad doing that though. You know.
I could. Yeah. The other kind of jokes I like Polish jokes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, sure.
These two Polacks are driving down from Cincinnati to Miami on I-75. 75. They saw a sign that says "clean restrooms ahead."
Yeah.
So the time they got to Miami, they cleaned 150.
It's funny, actually.
That's good.
I've never heard
That's
that
good.
One.
Hey,
you know what the world's shortest book is?
What?
Polish War Heroes.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one.
Yep.
The Hungarians used to do that with the Russians.
Why do blondes wear panties?
I have no idea.
To keep their ankles warm.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I love this. I love my jokes.
Hey, where do you look for blondes obituaries?
In the sports page.
No, under home improvements.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really funny. God.
Oof. Oof. That's pretty good, man. Yeah.
You know, it's you don't do many one-liners like this, but this is some good stuff here, buddy. I love I'm trying to think of some other blonde jokes. You caught me off guard here, but I remember one time I googled blonde jokes at work,
Yeah.
Yeah, I must do 20 or 30 of them.
So you think I should do these? You think I should start doing these on stage?
No, I think you're much better doing what you do.
Really?
Oh yeah, because you tell a story, you captivate.
Okay.
You know, the trouble with the short joke is joke's over.
Yeah, you need your
There's
next
no
one.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you do the stories like you do it,
Yeah.
the sense of anticipation, you know, it's like
Okay.
jumping out of an airplane, you know, with no
Okay.
parachute.
Let me tell you some other ones I've been thinking up.
Okay.
How do you sink a Polish battleship? You can just say how. You don't have to actually try to answer that. It's just a joke.
I have no idea.
Yeah. You put it in water.
You know how you bury. Let me see how this one goes.
Yeah.
You know what these two Polacks decided to bury their father at sea.
Yeah.
And they both drowned digging his grave.
That's good. That's good. Why did the Polak cross the road?
Because he wanted to get to the other side.
No, he couldn't get his dick out of the chicken.
Oh, oh my gosh.
I'm glad you really enjoyed it. Now I know how to cheer you up if you're ever in a bad mood. Jesus.
Oh, all I have to do. I'm never really in a bad mood much.
No, that's
okay?
true. That is true.
I just, all I have to do to entertain myself, actually, is think about all your childhood experiences with me.
Oh, Dad, let me. I got you one more here. How do you know if you're in front of a Polish firing squad?
The guns are faced at the sky.
Dad. Do you not understand how these jokes work? You're not supposed to actually try to answer them. It's just set up punchline. Okay.
I give up. I give up.
Jesus Christ.
I give up.
Okay. Well, this is how you know you're standing in front of a Polish firing squad. They are standing in a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one before.
Yeah.
That's a funny one, actually.
Yeah.
That's a funny one. Oh, God. That is funny.
Yeah. Whew. How do you get a Polak out of a bathtub?
I don't know.
You throw in a bar of soap. Okay.
What do Polacks use Cheerios for?
Dad, what do Polacks use Cheerios for?
I don't know.
Donut seeds.
Donut seeds.
Oh, my God. I love it. Trying to think if I can think of another.
Oh, I got a good one for you. It's an Olympic theme.
Okay.
one. What do Polacks do with all their gold medals?
They don't have any.
No.
What?
Again, it's just set up a joke.
I don't know.
Okay, they go home and get them bronzed.
That's funny.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
This is one of the best conversations of my life.
I love just laughing, Tommy.
I know, Dad. I'm
I
glad
do.
you enjoyed it. All right, I'll give you a call here in a little bit, okay? I got to run for a minute.
Okay, buddy.
Okay,
Buddy,
all
love you
right,
guys.
all right, bye-bye.
Wow, that was possibly one of the funniest calls we've ever had with him.
That's unbelievable.
Dude, I didn't
he
know if
definitely
he,
didn't
like-
want to get into killing people.
No, I felt bad for a
Me
minute.
too.
I was like, oh, should we not have asked that?
But he's talked about it before. That's why, and he talked about it on our show.
You know why?
Why?
Chara was there.
No.
Chara was there. Maybe that's why he didn't want to talk about it.
Oh. I
She
see
was
what
in the
you mean.
room.
I see what you mean.
Maybe if we get him without her in the room.
Yeah, I felt bad.
I felt bad too.
Yeah.
But I do like the blonde jokes. He was really, really, really amused by them. And I love the Polak jokes. I think Polak jokes are the best.
I don't think I've ever heard him laugh like that in my life.
No. It's funny because he knew like the long blonde jokes.
Yeah.
He really was like,
He
and then
usually-
they sit down at the bar.
He
and
usually
then-
stammers through them, by the way.
Yeah. So
yeah.
he was focused energy.
Yeah, he was. And I know that he got that punchline a little off.
Yes.
But he got it kind of. But you like how
Yeah.
he tries to answer I'm like, dude, just say
Yeah,
like,
it's
what?
knock knock. Who's there?
Yeah.
That's it. You don't try to answer the door.
Because the barrels of the guns are pointing back. What are you talking about?
Trying to
Jesus.
guess that punchline.
Have you ever laughed that hard at anything?
No.
Now the other thing is, would your pops enjoy these?
Some of the blonde stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes it, but he likes more racist stuff.
Yeah.
He likes the old school, truly tasteless. Like if
Yeah.
you were to open up one of those black jokes, Jew jokes, loves the blonde jokes, loves Polak. My dad loves those Polak jokes. I'd heard all of them because my
Right.
father. But in Hungary, they would tell them about the Russians.
Oh,
it's
right.
not Polacks, it's the Russians. How stupid Russians are.
Oh, right.
So I grew up hearing dumb Russian jokes, which
Now,
is
what is the
interchangeable.
origin of why a Polish joke? Is it, you know what I mean? Why is that a stupid person?
I think it does come from their military being bad. I remember
Really?
I asked my dad this question when I was a kid. I think it's because their military was so bad that's what it started. Like
So it's like an emasculating thing, right?
yeah, like you notice that one of the jokes was about the Polish military.
Yeah, a few of them were.
Yeah, it's because they're notoriously bad
Yeah.
at the military. That's what I heard. Not sure.
But why are they getting poked and prodded by everybody, you know?
It's just, everyone gets chosen for something.
Yeah, and that was them.
That's
huh?
their thing, being dumb.
Yeah, I remember the first time hearing those, and I was like, I don't understand why people are going after
Doesn't
them.
make sense. Well, at least they got some. Hungarians don't even have anything.
Yeah.
We don't even have a stereotype. That's how shitty my country is.
By the way, did we read this email of the guy who agreed with me? I don't think we did. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just wanted to point it out that this guy,
The
who-
one person who took the time to write it. Go ahead.
right? He said, "I love all the amazing videos you turn me on to. I must agree with Tom in regards to the man getting crushed by a car. There is something wrong with you if that doesn't make you laugh. It's those who can't see the humor in those things that are the real serial killers. Not sure if you have seen
Interesting
these
theory.
videos, but there I must see. Will, thanks, Will.
Interesting theory, Will.
Now, anyways, I just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
Oh man, that was unbelievable.
That was really crazy. Your dad, we should just read him jokes all the time.
Fuck, man.
My dad likes the harder joke though. He laughs at the shit that we laugh at.
Really?
Like my dad likes your specials and thinks you're super funny. Like he gets it.
Really?
Yeah. But you know how he tells you, he goes, I like Tommy's jokes. I like his stupid face. He
Yeah,
makes a
that's what he told
stupid
me.
face.
Yeah, I felt
That means he thinks you're really funny.
I thought that was like kind of mean, you know?
Oh no.
Not mean, you know what I mean? I was
yeah.
like, oh, all right.
My dad will never be like, oh, I love that thing. Like how your parents like, I love it, love it, love it. No. It's
Yeah.
like, it's not stupid. That's like the highest
But
compliment.
why is stupid face a compliment?
Yeah, he makes like a stupid face. I like his stupid face.
Oh,
Like you
okay.
make a stupid face is funny to him.
I got you.
He's telling you what he likes. He likes your silly the expressions you make.
Yeah. How about this?
Yeah. Oh, I like this a lot.
Saw this?
Yeah, I
Oh.
like this.
Kind of interesting. This is from where?
This is for Jessica.
This looks like, what is this, Iceland?
Reykjavik, yeah. Yeah, it's Iceland.
Who wants to get fingered in the ass? Who? I do. Who? Me too. Do. Get your lover a strap on.
Find a person with the real one. Open your hole and slide in slow.
People kinda say I'm a creep, but who knew anal sex could be so deep?
Even if I'm straight, will I get AIDS? Isn't this a chauvinistic male domination kind of thing? But how can you have an arousing hole
Okay.
and never want it poke?
It's a lot of people in the group, man. This
Yeah.
is some Wu-Tang level shit.
Yes, yes.
It's like 9 dudes with mics right here.
This is the Icelandic version.
Yeah. Damn.
It's a neat song though. I kind of like
yeah,
it.
it's just cute. And they're all into their assholes.
Yes. Yeah. Feminists into their buttholes.
Cause it is so nice to get it up the ass.
How lucky are we, by the way, that people even that are from another country are so kind that they record music in English?
I know.
English is the language of the world.
The dominant
Yeah.
language. It's really nice to be on that side of it.
I know. It's the
Because
international.
I can't learn Icelandic. Could you even imagine? I mean,
No.
look at the gobbledygook.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck does that say? SEATTO. I can't read that shit.
Cause
chicks party, man.
They do party. They
Yeah.
look like fun, right?
I like myself a pinky winky in the stinky. I'm a feminist and I'm kinky.
Is it true? Is it true?
Not often, but shit happens.
Whenever it happens to me, I'm like, whatever.
Don't you worry, just makes you feel dirty.
But if you use this song to pressure, there won't be any pleasure.
Man who get it up.
They need to work on this mic feedback, though.
Yeah.
It's really
Well,
bothering me.
it's a KPFK problem.
Ass know that anal sex is a cure for masculinity complexes.
Nothing turns me more on.
No.
Than a guy who's ready for my strap on.
So you think you're free of homophobia, aka feminine phobia? Enjoy my.
I just want your face back there, you know? Just you go to town.
Why are you insisting on this?
Because we're watching a song
Yeah,
about
but your butthole is so dirty.
What if I wash it in front of you?
I'm afraid of buttholes. Look, I have a phobia. I do of buttholes. I don't want to touch it, lick it.
I got an idea.
Afraid.
I got an idea.
What?
I'll duct tape your ass today.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No,
I'll spread it open with duct tape, you know?
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Oh, this is nice. This is what happened.
And the they're kind of catchy though. I like those broads.
Yeah. All right.
Those broads.
They call me duct tape.
They call me duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
All right.
Sounds like Stevie, doesn't he?
Duct tape.
He sounds like Stevie.
Yeah, a little
Hey,
bit.
duct tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call me a retard. Duct tape. Duct tape.
I'll duct tape your ass today.
Yes, this guy's my new favorite.
Duct tape.
Pretty
Duct
great.
tape. Yeah, it's
All right.
good stuff.
Anything else, Jeans?
I love you, but I won't touch your butthole.
Come on.
Dude,
I don't give a fuck. Oh my God! I got hired at Yale. Suck my motherfucking dick.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I like that.
Baga.
I like how she's like, I got hired at Yale.
Yeah, I know.
Not anymore.
It's like
bro.
a 300-pound large woman who bends over forward, right? And
Yeah, so her
drops her
butt's
pants,
showing.
so her big, and then she slaps it. And she goes, I got hired at Yale. Suck my dick, bitch.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah. Pretty great.
May want to keep that job by not doing that in public.
May want to do it. All right. That's it, Jeans.
Put your finger in your ass. Would you put your own finger in your ass?
Would I put
Is that
my
a nice
own?
compromise?
No.
How about I support and watch you as you put your own finger in your
No, because I just want you to go.
Can we wait until the results of your colonoscopy?
Yeah. Sure. Absolutely.
Because you shit constantly. I feel like every other minute you're like, I gotta shit.
I think there would be, I'd be real careful that day. I would take a lot of showers.
Nah, I don't trust you.
It's not nice.
Your shit's nasty. You nasty.
All right, here's our closing song. It's by DJ J Hay, and the song is "My Pronoun
Oh, good.
Is." What is it?
What's your pronoun? Hey, what's your pronoun?
I can't read it.
This is like, just be like, hey, what's your pronoun?
Be like, what's your pronoun? My pronoun is bad boy. Bye, guys.
Hi, mom.
I'm gonna break your heart. Bad boy. Bad boy. Sort of can go bad. Signature bad boy look.
Hi, how are you? What's your name? What's your pronoun?
Bad boy. Bad boys don't wear toe rings. But accessorization is the key. Bad boy style. Bad boy style. Bad boy putting the icing on the bad boy's cake.